like, that's the wrong number.
So we're going to do another rambling video. And before all you guys are like, oh my god, Ian, you didn't make a video for like 3 or 4 weeks. Just remember that time that EOC came out and I ditched you guys for like 2.5 years. So recently what's been going on is I had like 4 tests in 1 week, which was just absolute hell. And then the following week I had like 2 tests. And then there was like a career fair at my college. And then there was a bunch of, I actually got some interviews and stuff from going to that. And so I had to deal with all that stuff. And I just did not have time to sit down for a couple hours and make a video. But on the bright side, I have had some time to hop onto RS at the end of the day and get a couple of PKs, do some Zulrah, do all that good stuff. So this is probably going to be like that video I made a couple months ago where I was like, okay, I have way too many clips, and so I'm just gonna kind of like cut it down, show the highlights, stuff like that. Who just texted me? Okay. Anyway, so like even if there's not a full fight in the clip, like you're not missing much other than me like dragging switches in my inventory and people flaming me. But I do truly hope that you guys enjoy it. So anyway, what I've been up to, and I feel like I say that same phrase every single video. Like I need a catchphrase or something, like, you know, Spark Max all, what's up, Spark Mac live? And then of course there's, what's going on, guys? Bowie here. I can't do his accent. Should I delete that? No, I'm not going to delete it. Finish strong. I got to stop doing this because I know that somebody somewhere in the comments is going to be like, oh my god, Ian, you just offended the hell out of me because, you know, they're my favorite YouTuber and you made fun of them. But I'm really, I like these people. Like, I'm not making fun of them. I'm just having a little bit of fun of my video and saying what they might mention in theirs. Wait, I actually got one more. Jaws 275. Hey guys, it's Ricker here. Because his accent, he actually says it's Rick here, but it sounds like Ricker. You know, you guys don't get it. Never mind. So anyway, I've been doing some PKing and some Zulrah, having a lot of fun with that stuff. I actually got a pet from Zulrah, which is a pretty cool thing, apparently. Like, I wasn't, like, searching for it or anything, but I just got it. I'd rather have, like, the highest drop. I think it's, like, an Onyx right now. I don't know what the other items are called. I probably should know this. I'm still, like, kind of new to this 07 thing, which I'm really not, but, like, I say that I am all the time just because I don't pay attention to updates. So, I guess I've gotten 1 Magic Fang, and I know that one, and then I got, like, 3 Serpentine Visages, Visages, however you fucking say it. And even after the nerf, like, I'm still impressed about how much, like, I've made from just the loot that it drops every time. Everybody was complaining about how it drops, like, or it drops a lot of skilling items, and that's, like, unnecessary to be added to the game or something like that. I don't know. What I want to know is, like, why and how it drops, like, noted coconuts and shit. Like, I'm trying to make bank here, not make a fucking fruit salad. Like, does he just walk into VUS and he's like, hey, I've got these coconuts, I'd like to open up a checking account and give me some notes? Like, it does not work like that. If you're looking to nerf something, at least make it a little bit more realistic. But that was a stupid rant. So anyway, I actually got a torso recently, which is pretty cool because now I can stop hybriding with a room plate, and you guys can stop laughing at me for hybriding with a room plate. So I went and did that with some friends of mine. When I finally got the points to get it, I wanted to have like a classic 2007 era like RuneScape party, and so I was like, let's have a torso party, and then they laughed in my face and called me bad names. So that was pretty much like junior high all over again. But the torso is pretty nice. Like, I'm whipping 44s, or what I say whipping, like I'm tentacling. I guess I have a tentacle now, so I'm tentacling 44s, but you guys know what I mean. But I don't really have to explain that to you guys because like everybody knows what a torso is, what a torso does. Like, it's one of those things that like I'm 3 years late to the party with, and then like I'm still here like all excited about it. But anyway, what else do I have to talk about? Oh, I wanted to mention, I've gotten a couple comments asking like why I'm always PKing in like Edge Bank or like in PvP, like in Varrock or something like that. And to answer this simply with a couple of things. Well, first off, my account's not like maxed or anything. I'm not even like near maxed mid-level right now. I'm like 77 attack, like 96 strength, 88 range, and there's a lot of people my level here. So like I said, and even if I do fight up a couple levels, like I fight a couple 120s in this video, I think, but like they're all in mashed gear basically. So like I'm not too worried about that. I do pretty well here. But I've noticed if you want to be successful in like deep wild / deep BH or whatever you want to call it, you need to roll with a team, and I've never really been onto that scene. And no offense to anybody on that scene, because like I think that actually every single one of my friends on 07 is either involved or is actually in a clan / team sort of thing, but like I'm just not, that's not my style. I think the last official like clan I was in 2004. I had me and my buddy Reese, we founded this team called the Blood Brothers, so, and that's already like a hardcore name. Like, log out when you see us because I'm about to be fire blasting your ass and DI'd chaps. And so we had like this amazing team name. It was so edgy. Like, and then we decided, you know, we got 12 guys, we got a huge team, got our boys with us, let's go up to Hill Giants, you know, north of Varrock. There used to be this giant hill in like 8 Wild where you couldn't see who was on top of it if you're coming from below. And so there's like 6 Pures on top of there, and we're like, oh yeah, we're about to destroy these guys. And it was like the opening scene to Saving Private Ryan. Like, you wanted to root for us because we were the underdogs, but like we were just getting destroyed. I mean, there were anti-arrows flying everywhere. Everybody was trying to to protect their rude battle axes. Like, everybody was just falling out. Like, I think I broke my leg that day. I probably fell out of my chair from excitement. But the moral of the story is that is both how I entered and left the clan community in one day. And to this day, I still have flashbacks, so I don't really want to join a team on 07. And another reason might be because I can't actually afford to get a Staff of the Dead and an AGS, so like I'm probably not going to be doing too hot, rolling up there with like a D-Skim and Mystic with an AGS spec weapon. And also, I kind of like actually just fighting people, and I mean like actually hybriding up against them, not necessarily just, you know, TBing them, then falling in and trading off your specs. Not that there's anything wrong with that again. I mean, I think it's really interesting how they go about their style of play. It's just not really my style. And call me a bitch, I mean, that's fine. Like, I guess I'll just keep on having fun here at Weenie Hut Juniors, aka Edgeville Bank, World 325. And oh my god, you guys, since I just did a lot of the commentary before I actually edited in the clips and cut them all up and stuff, I realized I don't have anything more to talk about. I guess I just haven't really been thinking about it much recently, like, you know, stuff to talk about in videos. So you guys should totally, you know, like leave your comments on whether it be RuneScape related stuff or just like real world stuff that I should probably talk about next time I have a shit ton of clips and nothing to say. Oh wait, I do have one more story. So I accidentally almost deleted my YouTube channel the other day, so that was fun. Apparently, like, as we all know, Google Plus just like came in a couple years ago and took everybody on YouTube from behind. So basically, I noticed that in my comments, if I actually replied to somebody and I clicked on my name, it would bring me to a Google Plus page rather than my YouTube channel. I still don't know how to fix it, so please help. But I was doing some reading on how you could like detach your Google Plus page from your YouTube channel. I was like, oh, that sounds amazing, because nobody really uses Google Plus. Nobody knows how to use Google Plus. And so I'm like in the settings of my YouTube channel, I'm like, okay, so I have to click this button. It says deactivate Google Plus from my YouTube channel. And so I do that. I go through, I check some boxes, and I read the fine print right as I'm about to click deactivate, and it's like, it will delete your YouTube channel. And I was like, oh shit, probably shouldn't do that, because how else would I disappoint a couple thousand people every few weeks? And that worked out conveniently, because now my clip's over. So you should definitely like the video. I'm sorry it was a little dry, but you should still like it anyway, because, well, to be honest, I have no incentives to offer. So I will see you guys next time.